Hi, this is Cindy from Creme de Scent again, and I'm going to be making a chocolate and strawberry soap today, or tonight I should say. It's quite late in the evening right now. And my oils are already ready to go, so is my lye. I'm using the tussle silk in my lye water again. And I have cream mixed in with my oils already. I don't know if I'm going to get used to using this tussle silk. I seem to find a lot of bits of cocoon still left in there. They're hard to get out. Doesn't seem to matter how many times you pick at it either. And I'm going to be adding some Australian pink clay into the strawberry portion, but I know that the strawberry that I have does not react well. It has riced. It definitely excels very quickly, or accelerates, I guess. This chocolate scent that I have does not accelerate. It behaves very, very well. But I'm just going to put in a little bit of cocoa powder that I pre-mixed with water. I really don't need to do that, but it gives it a nice smell. Because the fragrance discolors to a nice chocolate brown on its own. This is the fragrance. It smells just, it's the perfect chocolate. Absolutely perfect chocolate. And this is Cocoa Puffs. It's the name of the scent. And my supplier decided they were going to discontinue it. And I don't know why. It had awesome reviews. It does extremely well. It sticks in this soap. Really, 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 really good. And they got rid of it and they brought in a new chocolate scent. And nobody is happy with it. Nobody seems to like it at all. They say it's not a good chocolate and they want this one back, but I don't think that they're going to bring it back. Okay, I'm just going to move that there. And I'm having a very difficult time finding good red. So I'm hoping the pink clay will work a little bit better for me. I can't remember. I used it once before and I just cannot remember the color that it gave me. You know that the red, this pink clay, it's more like a brick red. But I think it turned out nice in soap the last time I made it. Nope. It's going to turn out a funny color. Oh well. It'll match my strawberries because my strawberries turned out about the same shade. Kind of a brick red. Oh, I guess that'll have to do. I don't want it too dark. already added a bit of titanium dioxide to the color. I don't want it to add any more because I don't want it to accelerate. Okay. What I'm going to do now is pour a little bit of this off. Now I need to keep some at the top. Just a little bit. Okay. And this is not all fragrance either. This has some extra almond oil in it. As you can see, it's rising. But you knew that it would. And now it's going to get way too thick. Some of those clumps out. It smells great though. That's as good as it's going to get there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a drop swirl. This is going to be a plunk. And this is already getting hard. Over here so you can see a little bit. I'm going to have to try and mix this one as best I can. I know that the chocolate doesn't look too dark right now, but I know it does discolor to a very dark brown. I've made chocolate pies with this one, and it's pretty awesome color that it goes. Okay, so that's that. Oh my. This is not good. This is very, very, very hard. Look at that. Oh, what a disaster. Okay. I'm just going to pound this down as best I can. Okay, I think my piping is ready now. That took forever. For some reason, the one in the mold decided it was going to the one in the mold hardened quicker. This one, nothing. Just sat there and stayed running for quite a long time. process. Not really sure how I'm going to do this. Did not come out of the mold too well, but they're in. They kind of got stuck, but that's okay. Still perfectly good, but this is the color because these are scented in the same fragrance, and that is the dark color that this is going to turn. Okay, now I need to put the strawberry on there, the drizzle. And I kept this runny, fairly runny. So that I could drizzle on the top. Hopefully it'll do what I want it to do. Maybe. This is the first time I've used this one. It's very, very pretty. I like glitter. Glitter just makes everything so much nicer, I think. Okay, so there we have it. Strawberries and chocolate. The top of the soap turned out really well. I was quite happy with the way that it looks, the color of the pink. It actually came out pink. It turned out really well. But I didn't show the cutting because the cutting of this soap was just awful. It was hard as a rock. I cut it, I guess, about 15 hours after I made it. And it was just, it just broke off. Half of it broke off in chunks. And then when I cut into it, this is what I found. All of this orange is all a burn. You can see where it's started to discolor a little bit, and it even tried to discolor here, but this is just burnt, completely burnt, and it looks awful. And they're all like that. None of them were saved. And it didn't discolor properly. It should have all been the dark chocolate brown. But no, I've never seen a soap do that before. It just looks awful. And I'm pretty sure it's because it got way, way too hot in the mold. But it still smells really nice. And it is, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it is rock hard. It's just unreal. You can't make a dent in that at all. And I'll show you the end pieces that shattered. That's one of them. You can see the end piece, and you can see it more over here where it's completely chunked up. It did try to start discoloring, but that looks loose. Same with this one. It's just falling apart. But I was just so upset with the way that they looked. I wasn't going to put this on, like I wasn't going to tape it. But I figured, why not? People need to see when you make mistakes, and I should have realized that it was going to get way too hot, because when I was piping, I felt the side of the mold. And it was crazy, crazy hot. And I should have put it in the freezer immediately, put a fan on it, something. I shouldn't have just let it go the way it was. But that's my own fault. And my husband said he would still use it. So great for him. Let's hope it is usable, because I've never seen burnt soap before. And I don't know if it's still going to work or what it's going to do to it. So if anybody has learned anything from my mistakes, I hope so. Thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I'll have better success. Bye now.